Well, welcome to Hudson Education Consultants training videos. Welcome back. So if you've watched any of our videos, you know that our down to earth, simple method of training helps you to create a culture of diversity, inclusion, and equity into your own classroom, your school, and your district. And as an educator who's been in the school, in the classroom for 35 years, I have met people from all walks of life. And as an educator who has had to have diversity and inclusion training for years on, how to make sure we are creating a culture where the faculty, the teachers, the staff, the students, everybody feels like they are a part of a system and an organization that accepts them. And so today I want to talk about how diversity and inclusion is not just HR's job, right? And it it's a great thing that HR is a great big part of this, but it's not just HR's job. And it's everybody's job. It's everybody's job to create a culture of diversity and conclusion and inclusion. And so when we don't realize that it's everybody's job and we don't create a culture where everybody can contribute, we're missing out. We're missing out on the benefits of having a school or an organization that attracts and retains the right people. So, how do we attract and retain the right people so that everybody knows that this is a team effort? Well, it starts with branding, and I've been teaching branding since 2015. I am a brand strategist, and building a brand is so important for anybody, individuals, teams, because your brand is your reputation. And when we actually build a brand, and especially with digital tools, and people see our brand online, we can attract and retain the right people because building a brand for the right audience will just create such an atmosphere where the right people want to be a part of your school, the right people want to be a part of the community. And that's what it's all about. It's about attracting the right people, and it's about retaining them, because we know it costs a lot of money to continue to train new people. And so that's where we come in. We come in and we help you make sure that everybody's a part of learning how to create a culture of diversity, inclusion, and equity. Because when we do this, it it just opens up the door for so many great things to come our way. And now we've weaved this company culture into our entire employee, faculty, staff members experience. And what happens then when we have this kind of experience, we tend to feel like this is a place I want to be. This is a place I want to give my best to. This is a place I want to stay. And when we talk about diversity and inclusion and even belonging, it is a process, it's a strategy, and the training is ongoing. It can't just be a one-time thing, because we have to learn to change our mindset. And when we change our mindset, we actually change everything. And I had to do it myself because I've been teaching a long time, and I had to change my mindset to a place where I had to realize I have to change the culture of my surrounding as an educator if I want the best performance from my students, and if I want to enjoy the place where I'm teaching. And it just changed everything for me when I started celebrating the differences of other teachers and celebrating the differences of students and just learning about diversity and inclusion. And it helped me to realize that these are benefits. These are benefits for learning and getting trained in how to make people feel safe, how to have them have this sense of belonging, how to make sure that people feel like their voice can be heard and without being judged. And so it taught me so much. So diversity and inclusion is not just HR's job, it's everybody's job. And when we get the right training and we get the right experiences from these trainings, we can grow so much as an organization, as a school, as a district, educators, we can grow so much because we are in a multicultural society. And I gave a training on it to a global education. I was asked to speak to a group of global educators, and I talked about how we are in a multicultural society. And when we embrace diversity and inclusion, we not only are creating an atmosphere where the instructors, the teachers, the faculty members, where they feel good about coming to work and they want to be there. We're actually helping students to get ready for a new world. We're actually preparing them for this type of world, and we're helping them to get rid of biases. We're helping them to adapt to this world, and which is going to actually help them be better in society. So let's just remember that as we build a brand, and I love teaching schools and educators how to build a brand that attracts the right people and retains the right people. And as we build this brand and as we move forward into the future of diversity and inclusion, we know that training is key. And here at Hudson Education Consultants, we love training, diversity, inclusion, belonging. We have 4-day trainings. We have half-day trainings. We have our 4-day awesome accelerated certification program. And we have a team here to help you with whatever you need. And ongoing training is very important. 3 months, 6 months. You will walk away with what you need to create a culture, a successful culture of diversity, inclusion, belonging for your teachers, for your staff, for your students, even parents and the community. Because we do have a program where we talk about achieving wholeness in the classroom and within. And it is a 5-phase program on empowering and educating educators and moving beyond into the community. So I hope that this video has helped you to think about how everybody's a part of creating this successful atmosphere, not just HR, but everybody. And we want it to be a team effort. And so don't forget, and I love to say that we don't just train, we transform. And that's what we want in our schools, in our districts, and in our communities.